You don't need to watch. Just press play, walk, clean, breathe. Let your brain absorb while your body does the rest. It's called multitasking, except this version actually works. Let me tell you a story. In 1953, a man named Henry Molaison had part of his brain removed to stop his seizures, specifically the hippocampus, the part that forms long-term memories. The surgery was a success. The seizures stopped. But so did his ability to remember anything new. He could have an entire conversation with you, laugh, shake your hand, and then forget you ever existed 10 minutes later, just like your ex, but with a medical excuse. And yet, weirdly, he could still learn. He could trace shapes in a mirror and get better at it with practice. He just had no memory of ever doing it. That single case taught us something massive. Different parts of the brain handle different tasks, and when one part goes offline, it doesn't mean the whole system crashes. It means other systems quietly carry on. Which brings us to the classic myth. You only use 10% of your brain. Cute. Also wrong. Neuroimaging, like fMRI and PET scans, shows that your brain is lit up like Times Square even when you're lying on the couch doing absolutely nothing. Just listening to this, your auditory cortex is decoding sound. Your language centers are processing meaning. Your prefrontal cortex is assessing. Your limbic system is reacting. And your default mode network, it's doing its own thing, planning imaginary conversations that you'll never actually have. You're not using 10%. You're using a highly coordinated neural symphony. The myth came from a motivational quote, mangled, misquoted, then turned into clickbait. Now let's be honest. You don't want to just use your brain. You want to optimize it. You want sharper focus, better recall, deeper thinking. Less of the why did I walk into this room moments. Let's talk about how. First, strengthen your prefrontal cortex. That's the part behind your forehead that acts like your brain's CEO. It handles planning, focus, and willpower. And yes, you can train it. Meditation, deep work, dopamine fasting, even learning to resist the urge to check your phone every 8 seconds. That's a mental bench press. Sleep, not optional. Your brain uses deep sleep to clean out metabolic waste through the lymphatic system. It consolidates memory, resets your emotional circuits, and keeps you from turning into a malfunctioning Roomba. Next, move. Physical activity releases BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. It's basically fertilizer for your neurons. It boosts learning, memory, and your mood. So no, scrolling in bed does not count as brain-enhancing cardio. Nutrition matters. Your brain is roughly 60% fat, so feed it accordingly. Omega-3s, magnesium, and choline are non-negotiables. Hydration is also key. Even mild dehydration shrinks your brain tissue, so maybe drink some water before your next 3-hour doom scroll. Now here's one people ignore. Novelty. Your brain is addicted to learning, especially when things are unfamiliar. When you try something new, like juggling or salsa dancing or speaking Korean, it triggers dopamine release and stimulates growth in multiple brain regions. Want a shortcut to full brain activation? Play an instrument. It lights up the motor, auditory, emotional, and memory systems simultaneously. It's basically CrossFit for your cortex. Also, practice cognitive switching. This means deliberately changing between different types of tasks. Go from analytical to creative, or physical to verbal. It trains mental agility and prevents burnout. Think of it like cross-training for your thoughts. Lastly, reduce mental clutter. Your brain wasn't designed for 37 open tabs. Use external systems, journals, calendars, habit trackers, to unload memory pressure. The fewer loops you're holding in your mind, the more clarity you'll have to actually think. So, can you unlock 100% of your brain? Number. Because you were never locked out to begin with. But can you train your brain to function like a high-performance machine? Absolutely. Through intention, repetition, and a little less screen time. Using 100% isn't about turning on all regions at once. That would be a seizure. It's about using the right regions at the right time, with the right fuel and the right habits. So next time someone says we only use 10%, tell them, my brain's doing just fine, thanks. It's my habits that need an upgrade. If this helped you think differently, subscribe. Share this with someone who still believes the myth. And remember, your brain isn't a mystery, it's a masterpiece. Train it, use it, architect it. Let's go.